Lulama Ngaka is a single mother of 4 young children. She lives in the dusty township of Harare in Cape Town. She struggles to make ends meet with a monthly child support income grant of 1,000 rand. The recent electricity price increase placed a heavy burden on her spending power.
Electricity increases affected my budget. I can't cooking always in electricity stove, and I can't light electricity. I cook with paraffin. I switch off my TV. I buy less food. I don't afford my electricity.
Eskom, a government parastatal service, is South Africa's main supplier of electricity. In April 2010, it increased its prices by 25%. Last year, there was a 33% increase, and next year, South Africa will see another 25% increase in the price of electricity. Brian Ashley, Director of Alternative Information Development Council, an NGO based in Cape Town, has done extensive research on the price increases.
Really, this has to do with the needs of Eskom to build 2 massive new power stations, coal-fired power stations, costing billions of rand. South Africa is going to go from the 12th biggest greenhouse polluter to the 6th biggest. The ANC has set up a investment company called Chancellor House. Chancellor House is going to benefit to the tune of 25 billion rand from the building program of these new power stations.
South Africa knows large disparities between rich and poor, yet the government chooses to subsidize electricity prices for huge corporations but not for its civilians.
Currently, we have a situation where the big users of electricity, the mines, the aluminium smelters, the corporations that use by far the vast majority of electricity, they get subsidized deals. So in some of these cases, they are paying as little as 12 cents per kilowatt hour, whereas a poor person in one of the townships, depending on prepaid electricity meters, is paying up to 72 cents a kilowatt hour. Particularly in Africa, electricity prices have been increasing in a very rapid way. Many of the European welfare state countries and probably the vast majority are not charging the full cost price for electricity supply. Of course, countries like Brazil and a number of other Latin American countries, you also have the subsidized provision of electricity.
These price increases are having devastating effects on the lives of the poor. With their need for energy, they are substituting electricity with paraffin in order to save money. 1 litre of paraffin lasts an entire day and costs R7.50, whereas Lulamo has to pay R10 for 7 hours of electricity.
Yeah, I'm using the paraffin sometimes because of my electricity. I'm using paraffin to heat bathing water. I use the paraffin stove and the lights because of saving electricity.
But paraffin lamps are dangerous. The fumes are toxic and highly flammable. It has set many shacks on fire. Lulamo witnessed a neighbor's shack go up in flames by a paraffin lamp.
There was an accident next door. The house exploded a paraffin, and the fire was big. There is nobody in the house. It's the fire only.
Every day, almost, you hear of situations where shack dwellers, particularly shack dwellers, people living in informal settlements, where they have whole communities displaced because of a fire.
Like many others, Lulamo moved to the city to find work, but she's still unemployed, and the harsh conditions make her want to move back to a more rural area.
Because the condition is different there. My whole family is there. My children is going to school in Eastern Cape and he's safe in Eastern Cape.